Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashlyn here. Yeah, it's another day. I decided I was going to share with you. It is what, the 6th of January, so you guys haven't fully finished up yet. I'm going to share with you guys what I pulled off of my personal bookshelves behind me and to the side of me and over here and in the living room as well. What books I chose for the readathons that I'm a part of for the month of January. So the first one is Tender is the Flesh by Agustina Bazterrica. This is basically a thrilling dystopia that everyone should read. A hideous, bold, and unforgettable version of the future. This is strictly, and I mean strictly, I'm on chapter 7, page 48 already. This is really hard to read. They talk about flaying humans alive because what it is it's an entire cannibalistic experience in a book, and it is. So you guys know what we do to cows and pigs? Imagine doing that to humans. That's this book right here. It's very eye-opening, and it makes you really think. So there's that one. Now, if you guys don't remember, for the prompts, it's who, what, why, where, when, and how. So I found How to Break a Boy by Laurie Devore. It says, I wonder if I finally broke him. Olivia Clayton has mastered the art of tearing others down to stay on top. She and her best friend Adrian rule their small southern town like all good mean girls do, through intimidation and manipulation. Until Olivia suffers a family tragedy and catches Adrian sleeping with her boyfriend, Olivia decides to make a change but finds it impossible to resist taking down Adrian one last time. Up to her old tricks, Olivia convinces golden boy Whit Durant to be her SAT tutor and her fake boyfriend. Ooh, so this is a fake dating trope. We love those. But when it starts to feel real, Whit gets caught up in Olivia and Adrian's war. Olivia may ruin everything she touches, but she won't go down without a fight, not if it means losing Whit, and definitely not if it means losing what's left of herself. Or maybe I'm the broken one. So it says, the thought of revenge gives me life purpose, so I get up and I get on with it. Tight jeans, loose top, red lips, let's do this. So this kind of looks interesting. I have not cracked it open yet. I'm currently working on the next two that I'm going to show you on top of a few others. But basically I'm working on How to Eat Like a Hot Chick by Jodi and Serena Vincent. Eat what you love how you feel. I am actually on chapter 6 of this, and that's page 85, and it's pretty interesting. As you see, I have been tabbing it as I go. So with that being said, there's a lot of insightful things here. I'm probably going to, after I'm done and I take my notes and everything in my notebook, I'm probably going to end up sending this to my mother because I think that she would love this too, just the way that they talk about everything and how to feel hot and be hot and all this other stuff. And like salads, like croutons are a no-no. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. Anyway, How to Eat Like a Hot Chick. And then the last one that I have for the Buzzwordathon of 2022 by Books and Lala is The Girl Who Chased the Moon by Sarah Addison Allen. Now this is about a girl that chases a moon. Her mom gave her a moon bracelet. I lost my page marker. I wonder why. I'm on like chapter 3 though of it. I haven't really picked it up much. I've been working on another book and I'll show you guys what I'm currently working on as well in this video since it's going to be super fast. But this one is basically about a girl who chases the moon. She comes to a place at her grandfather's. A woman across the street is a nosy neighbor and is also in a love triangle or a love trope of some sort. And then there's something about a mood-changing wallpaper in a room that was her mom's. Sounds pretty interesting. It's kind of fun to read. I did get it in large print. That's why it looks like it's, you know, kind of big, but it's really not. And then let's just go ahead and grab what else I pulled. This one is probably going to go with next month, but I'm currently working on it, and I'm onto chapter 10 on page 58. And as you see again, I'm taking notes again. This one's called Terra Sivec, and this is Shame on You. It's first in the Fool Me Once series. Basically, she is a detective here, like a bounty hunter, and her company is called Fool Me Once Bounty or something like that, and her dad actually runs a bounty hunter site, or not site, but a bounty hunter thing himself, but she does it because she had a really bad relationship and her husband was a piece of crap, and she caught him with one of her friends. She is actually an ex-soldier. She was in Afghanistan and all that, so it's kind of cool to see that. It says after war veteran Kennedy O'Brien returned home from Afghanistan and caught her husband in bed with the nanny. She lost her faith in all things male. So she started Fool Me Once investigations to stick it to the man. Because there's no better bounty hunter than a woman scorned. See, exactly what I just said. Minus the scorn thing. Her latest job is a wild dog chase to slap cuffs on a bail jumper turned Chihuahua thief, but thanks to her meddling family, Kennedy will have to put up with a partner, and it's about the last man she'd ever pick. Her cheating ex-husband's best friend, Griffin Crawford. As gorgeous as he is unwelcome, Griffin is a pesky, if scorching hot reminder that Kennedy will need to catch her man and to open up her heart again. And let me tell you, the way that she talks about Griffin in her head is, oh my it's amazing. Like, it's a whole, like, how I'll go down on him and all that fun stuff. So it's definitely, like, adult. It is a romance, and it's really fun to read, and I think I'm going to stick with the series, and she is so fun. And it's so crazy that she was in the military and things like that, but it's so good. As you see, I've been reading it, and it's so good. Alright, and then the next one I grabbed is The Assassin Game. It says Who Will Be Left After Lights Out by Kirsty, McKay. And I started reading this. I got a sample of it, and I picked it back up, and I'm on chapter 8, page 79. So as you see, like, I'm getting through the books, just not as quickly as I usually do. January is kind of like a breather for me to get ready for the new year. Because, guys, do you know in December, I did 24 books in December. I read and completed 24 books. Now, granted, maybe 7 or 8 of them were audiobooks while I was at work, but still, the fact of it is 24 books. That is the best month I've ever had. I think that was more of like a catch-up for me, though, too. But anyways, the Assassin Game says, tag your it. It's 4 a.m. when they come for me. I am already awake, strung out on the fear that they will come and the fear that they won't. When I finally hear the click of the latch on the dormitory door, I have only a second to brace myself before. At Kate's isolated boarding school, killer is more than a game. It's an elite secret society. Members must avoid being killed during a series of thrilling pranks, and only the game master knows who the killer is. When Kate's invited to join the Assassin's Guild, she knows it's her ticket to finally feeling like she belongs. But when the game becomes all too real, the school threatens to shut it down. Kate will do anything to keep playing and save the guild, but can she find the real assassin before she's the next target? It says it's an intriguing, tightly wound mystery. The game is on, and that's author of Truly, Madly, Deadly, and Twisted, Hannah Jane. So that's who it's blurred by. It says that it's young adult fiction, ages 12 and up. There's no way that this is for 12 and up. Like, I would say maybe 16, 17 and up. Because the way that they kill off the first person, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I'm going to tell you how it happened. Because I literally thought that she, like, got literally killed. But what they did is they knew that she was in the shower all the time and they were going to kill her. And what they did is they put red paint into the shower head, and then it just started seeping down. And they all saw it when her hand went on the glass, and they all freaked out thinking that she, like, cut herself or her hair dye was coming out or something like that. And it stained her, guys, and it showed that she got killed. But I guess they're at, like, some, like, prestigious school or something. They have no access to internet whatsoever. The Wi-Fi they can't get through, except for one person can. And he's trying to join this game. And I'm wondering if he already grabbed his thing and he's the killer, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm still trying to figure out who the killer is. Like I said, I'm only on chapter 8, but it's really, really good. And I cannot wait to finish it. because I have 2 huge stacks in February and March, and I also have books out there that I'm still working on from the library haul, but I don't think I'm going to get to them, and I'm going to have to just renew those books and like keep renewing them until I can't anymore. I think you can renew the books up to 3 times. So, and then the last one I have, like, I'm still trying to also work out a little bit on my backlist TBR because I want to complete that if I can at all costs with at least the books on my bookshelves. I don't have all the prompts, but I have most of them. I did get through 17 of the prompts out of 24, so I think I got through 17 of 24. It might have been 14 of 24. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that I made it a pretty decent amount through. But the last book that I'm going to share with you that I pulled for this month to read is The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. Basically, this is just going to go with the prompt of like multiple talk or lingo or characters or something like that. See, like us, Lucy. It's got some cool stuff in it. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Grace. So, and this one says, to undisclosed recipients from the Nowhere Girls. Dear friends and classmates, are you tired? Are you scared? Are you tired of being scared? Are you angry? We know what they did. Spencer Klempt, Eric Jordan, and Enos Calhoun. We know they raped Lucy. Ooh, okay. Trigger warning. Rape. Yeah. We know they have hurt others, probably many of us. We know they will hurt more. Are you ready to do something? Are you ready to take matters into your own hands? Join us. Together we are stronger than they are. We will not be silent any longer. Love, the Nowhere Girls. And then the inside says, they're every girl, but they start with just 3. Grace Salter is a new girl in town whose family had to leave their former community after her Southern Baptist pastor mom turned into a radical liberal. Rosina Soares is a queer punk girl in a conservative Mexican immigrant family who dreams of a life playing music instead of waitressing at her uncle's restaurant. And Erin DeLillo is obsessed with 2 things, marine biology and Star Trek The Next Generation, but they aren't enough to distract her from her suspicion that she may be an android. Interesting to feel like an android. Are you going to identify as an android now? Are we able to do that? Are we able to identify as robots now? I mean, we're able to identify as they, them, so why not identify as a robot or a cat maybe, even though we're human? Anyway, sorry. Grace wants nothing more than to be invisible at her new school, but when she learns that Lucy Moynihan, the former occupant of her new home, was run out of town after accusing the popular guys at school of gang rape, she convinces Rosina and Erin to join her mission to get justice for Lucy. They form an anonymous group of girls at Prescott High to resist the sexist culture at their school, which includes boycotting sex of any kind with the male students. As the Nowhere Girls grow in number, their movement becomes about more than sex and transforms the lives of its members, their school, and the entire community. The Nowhere Girls are everywhere. So this sounds really good and uplifting, and I think I definitely want to continue to try and read it, even if I have to push it into February, March, April, whatever. But yeah, that's everything I'm currently reading. No, that's not, I lied. Ooh, there's also Beautiful, Clean, Crazy, Over You, Damaged, Invincible, Unforgivable, and The Nowhere Girls. She is a feminist mother and quadruple Virgo who enjoys running, making lists, and wandering around the mountains of western North Carolina where she lives. And that's Amy Reed for you. She's got 5 other books, guys. That's crazy. Anyway, what I was going to say is the only other book that I am currently reading is a book that I got off of Netgalley that doesn't even come out until next year, and it is called Influence Love by Shellee Marie. I would show you the cover, but it's hard to do. And then, yeah. I don't know. I have so many out here that I need to start reading. I need to get back into doing my samples too before they go away. But I have, oh shoot. I have I'll Be You, The Perfect Neighborhood, Reputation, The Date from Hell, Little Rumors and Our Crooked Hearts also to continue to start reading. As you guys see, this is my list right here. It's ridiculously long. These are all mainly samples and stuff, but then you get into actual like books, like these Kindle ones right here are all books. I have The Missing Hours, Nice Girls, all of these. Like, I have to get through these. A lot of these are going to be books, and a lot of these are also going to be samples of books to see if I even want to gain the book. But as you see, like, I have so much to do. That's just a library. The only ones downloaded are these ones right here. These are the only ones I have currently downloaded that I need to get reading, and that's why you can see that my thing says that I'm almost out of space right there. Because these books are taking up so much of my space when I download them. It's one thing to have them, but it's another thing to actually download them and stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I do have to work at 10 o'clock tonight, and this was a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we did get through some pretty good stuff. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. If there's any books that I'm currently reading that you are interested in, I want to know down in the comment section below. So let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!